Hey guys, so I have the Binance chain chart open on the weekly time frame. The ticker for this is BNB. This isn't a coin I normally keep tabs on, so I just looked at it for the first time. Overall, my initial impressions on this are it looks a little bit more bearish than the other ones that I've looked at. A lot of the other altcoins look like they're either in bullish chart patterns or they've already broken out and they're just like ranging after a breakout of a bullish pattern. This one actually it's almost broken down. You see this lower upward slanting support line, and this is the weekly time frame. So actually, if I mark this line just below the bodies of these candles, you can see that we had a strong move down here, and yeah, we've broken down from this support level. So right now, what we're forming, it looks almost like somewhat of a bear flag type thing. It's a range, so it's very tradable. You can trade within this range, and I imagine at some point we're going to come back up. If we come up, but if we break this upper region of the range here, look to this previous support level to act as the resistance when we come up here. And I mean, depending on the timing at which we come, if we came up right now, if we just had this huge candle to come up, the price would be around $268. So around there, you would be able to enter a low risk trade by placing your stop just above here and then targeting back down towards this previous resistance level, which you can look towards being support. And if it breaks down from this region, so this is a bear flag, so it will tend to break down more often than not. If it does break down, so where would you look to place a long if you wanted to buy the support level? We'll just come here and take a horizontal line and then draw right here, connect this region here, this support region where it held the body here, and then also that coincided with here as well. So I would look, if this breaks down, I would look if you're going to short a breakdown where if you get a body close below this range here, then you can look to take profits at around $207. Or if you just wanted to sit out, which is what I'm doing, I would maybe look for a long around $208 here. Now, if you're going to look for a long around here, I mentioned this in a lot of these videos, look for a bullish divergence on the oscillators here. So what that means is, say for example, if this comes down a little bit further than here, but the oscillator, the RSI, is making a higher low, then that would be a sign that it might turn around. Okay, so I'm going to change charts now because I have a different indicator set on this chart. And the indicator set I'm using here, right now the one that's active is called Price Action Concepts, and I like this for a couple reasons. Number one, it marks out what's called order blocks. So if I go to the 4-hour, you can see them better. So these are just regions on the chart that they've had a lot of transaction history. So, and typically when the price approaches them, they'll act as either a support or a resistance level. And right now you can see it being demonstrated. So we just had a huge pump, and look where it's getting resistance right at this previous resistance level order block range here. So it just gives you a range, guys. So you can say if you bought down here and you wanted to target up here, you could just place your sells at multiple regions within this range. That's probably the best way to do it. Now, another thing that's interesting about this indicator that's very useful is it marks the previous day low and a previous day high. Now, oftentimes, these regions will act as levels of support and resistance, and a lot of traders don't even realize that. They don't really look at it. So you see, we've broken out. Bitcoin had a huge pump, and so yeah, we broke the previous day high. Now, whenever you have a candle like this, if we came to a resistance, looks like it's selling off, you want to know, okay, where can I get back in? Well, this would potentially be a level of support, the previous day high. If we come back to retest it, you can look for an entry. And whenever you see like a pump like this, if you want other levels, potential supports, what you can do is you can take a Fibonacci retracement, draw from the bottom to the top, and then you can look to see if you have any confluence. So right now we're seeing that the 618, the strongest level on the Fibonacci in my opinion, is perfectly aligned with the previous day high. And the price that price is around $237. So, if you wanted to take a low risk trade with a high probability of an upturn, if you want to go long, you can set an order down here with the stop loss just below. And yeah, you can hope for a bounce and maybe take profits wherever you feel like, but we can't guarantee it's going to get down all the way down there, because we do have levels of support that are before that. So we have the 382, the 50% retracement before. So let's see if we have any confluence at these levels. So let's look at the 1 hour again, and let's see here if we have any. Okay, so now I'm on the 15-minute time frame. And remember I mentioned about the order blocks being levels of support and resistance. So we came up, we have order block here, we got rejected, and we have another order block right here that lines up with the 382 Fibonacci retracement level. So this is another potential area where we could get a bounce. You see, we've came down to the very first Fibonacci retracement, and we got a little green candle. I don't know if that's going to hold. I mean, it could turn around from here, but it's very unlikely that the first level on the fib holds. It's normally at least a 382. So if it does come down here, you can maybe look to take an entry. If you want, this isn't financial advice, of course, and place a stop just below the 382. If the 382 breaks, I would expect, I wouldn't be as confident that the 50% retracement level will hold, only because we don't have another level of confluence that I'm seeing in that range. So, but it could, but I would look for the highest probability bounce back. I would look to the previous day high and this 618. Again, that's around $237. But yeah, I mean, that's the entry that I'm seeing on the shorter term time frame. I mean, if this does hold, surprisingly, because this is this previous, let me see here if I draw a horizontal line here from these tops. Okay, so yeah, we do have a lot of price history on the chart right here. We're fighting with it right now. We're fighting with this right now. Oh, we're forming a green. So, I mean, this might hold, right? But, okay, if we do turn around here, then the next level you would target is up here, right? Around $252 about, right? This is the previous swing high, and this is where you have a lot of action up here. A lot of trading has occurred in this level. This is where the next order block is on the 1 hour. So around $253 would be a ideal region to maybe scale some out of the position and take some profits. So yeah, I'm just gonna watch this. I'm kind of curious if we get a bounce here, which is possible, because as you can see, this level served as the support here, and then it flipped. It was resistance here, we broke out. Oh, it was resistance here, we broke out, and now this could just be a back test, a retest of it. So yeah, those are your short-term plays. But again, the long-term is a little bit questionable here, because we did break down, and this is a bear flag. So, but that's not to say that it must break down. But if we do end up breaking up here, then I would look to around, just draw this trend line on your chart, and you can look to around maybe $268 or so, 268, 270 around here, depending on when we reach the area. That'll be a significant resistance, I'm assuming. Obviously, if you break that, then it's going to be this downtrending support line. Downtrending resistance line. That's going to be the next resistance. And hey, if we break out of this, then it's, that's going to be a big move. And if we break down from this, again, that level is going to be $207. All right, guys, so that's BNB. That's Binance coin. All right. Oh, and if you're not subscribed and you want to get notified when I release new videos, just do that now. All right, take care. Bye.